Hello, my name is Stuart, and I decided to do a video for the men's rights movement. I know I look horrible. I actually just woke up and I was up late actually watching videos. I've been watching Feminism LOL. I don't know what her name is. I like Girl Writes What and John the Other and a lot of these people who are in the movement helping give information on this subject. I don't know who, I guess a lot of them are associated loosely with a voice for men. They don't swear by it, or maybe they don't even like it anymore. I don't know, things change a lot. But the video that I wanted to make, I know I did a stupid big introductory, but the video that I really wanted to make was more of about solutions, because being somebody who has been under attack by false allegations, which is pretty much what woke me up to all of this. I've been through it a few times now, actually, and came out somehow successful every time. But some of the things that I noticed that and that I point out in a lot of these forums is for solutions for men. And the first big solution that I would say to help you in these situations, and that kept me out of jail one time, was a camera. You really got to film these women, because people are just inclined to believe whatever they say, and to think that the man who is usually bigger than the woman is the threat. So cameras, everybody's got phone cameras now, cell phone cameras, GoPros and all that stuff. Cameras are absolutely necessary. If you even think there's going to be trouble, I mean, you can even let them know that you're filming to stop an incident. You can be like, look, I got my phone camera right here. If you're going to be a psychopath, I'm just going to film the whole thing. And usually that alone will just stop any confrontation whatsoever, because, any confrontation between a man and a woman these days is viewed as the man harassing her. So, cameras, witnesses, I've counseled guys on this stuff all the time now, because it is epidemic. It is epidemic. It's everywhere. I don't think I don't know hardly any men who have not been under attack at one point by false allegations from a woman, or who isn't currently under attack. I'm actually giving guidance to my nephew, who I basically told, when he's confronted about the situation he's in, when they try to make him just seem guilty right off the bat and take classes, anger management classes, or whatever, partners classes, I'm like, no, you tell them that you have no violent history, and there's no evidence of any crime, and you haven't done anything wrong, and you're not guilty, and you're not going to sign anything, you're not going to take any classes, you know what I mean? I was like, don't roll over for these people, you know what I mean? If you haven't done anything, you haven't done anything. A lot of men will just roll over. You got to stand your ground. You can't be, we all want to be warriors and just be like, blah, and, whatever, take our country back or whatever. But we got to be diplomatic. But you got to be solid and firm, you know what I mean? And you got to have evidence. I had a woman, when I was going to college, she begged me to move in with her as a roommate. And slowly but surely, I started noticing, like, oh man, this girl, I don't know. But, she was a fellow Christian. I'm a Christian. And I figured, well, she's cool. She's a Christian. Whatever. She's going to be truthful and honest, hopefully. But yeah, her father, I'm going to make a long story short, sided with me. Told her she was being a bitch, and if she didn't stop, he would leave. She didn't stop, so he pounded his fist on the coffee table. He was this guy was huge. He was like over 7 feet tall. And he got up. I said, all right. And he walked out of the apartment. I was like, oh, cool. He didn't, good thing he wasn't mad at me because he was like fucking 7 feet tall Vietnam Special Forces guy. So, she threw a fit and then just went nuts after that. And I was like, oh, something's going to happen. So I literally set up a camera. And I set it up with night vision on in a duffel bag, aiming out of my bedroom door into the main area where she was attacking me, because she started basically coming home drunk and physically coming after me. And I filmed the whole thing, and then finally, after I'd taken enough of being punched and kicked and scratched and having my shirt, ripped and everything, and I basically pushed her off of me. I pushed her down onto the ground, and I was like, "That's it. Keep your hands off of me. Don't ever touch me again," because I was basically about to start treating her like a man. And she says, "I'm calling the cops," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "You're basically beating on me. I'm not even barely defending myself." And she's like, "I don't care. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lie and tell them you're a psycho." Now remember, I had my video camera rolling, so I had this whole thing on video, and that's what you need to do. And when the cops came and they were like eyeing me like I was a scumbag, you could tell they really wanted to beat the hell out of me. I just was like, listen, I got the whole incident on video, her attacking me not even fighting back. You know what I mean? So I was like, do you want to see the video? And the police, of course, are like, no, we don't need to see it. It's like, really? You don't need to see the video? But no, the point being is, I stayed out of jail that day with that video. So keep your phone cameras handy. Always have witnesses. When there is a breakup, I don't care if you think everything is fine. I don't care if you think everything is fine. You don't go there without the police to get your stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and women want to get you alone. A lot of times they want to isolate you in relationships. To get you away from your family and your friends and your connections. Where your protection is, your backup. So you gotta have your phone cameras handy. And I really just want to say I appreciate all the work that people are doing in this area. And, I don't want to make a super long video. I just thought it was very important to make one on how to actually stop these situations from happening. And you can look up now, men are filming women more and more. The judge recently that filmed his girlfriend or his ex throwing herself out of the car to try to say he pushed her out of the car. And, just there's a lot of men are actually filming it now. You got to document it, man. And, keep those phone cameras handy. And, like I said, you can just pull them out and be like, I will film you right now. I will get this all on camera. So that's that anyway. And thanks a lot, and good luck.